Okay guys, we are here. We are working on rounding. I'm not going to do the first side. We are also on side 2 right now. I'm going to go over once again rounding so that you understand that we need to pay attention to what it's asking. Now it's asking us to round each number to the place underlined. Once again, we look next door, 5 or bigger, add one more, 4 or smaller, we just ignore. You have to write the number in front. You have to carry that over. Once again, look at the next one. You should have 2 point, this goes 8. Find the place, look next door, 5 or bigger, add one more, the rest go away. 0 will still get placed down here. 2 plus 1 is 3. 0.3. Find the place, look next door, 5 or bigger, add one more, 4 or smaller, just ignore. So I still need to write 292, and it goes away. Looking at this whole number here, 5 or bigger, add one more, 4 or smaller, just ignore. These go away because I'm not looking at them anymore. I'm rounding to the nearest whole number. So 3 goes down, 3 plus 1 is 4, 34. Now looking at the next one, round each to the nearest tenth. You have to know where the tenth place is. It is right after that decimal. Find the place, look next door, 5 or bigger, add one more. This goes away. 0 still has to go out in front. 6 plus 1 is 7. Tenth place, find the place, look next door, 5 or bigger, add one more, 4 or smaller, just ignore. And 2.9 will go out front. Tenth place again, find the place, look next door, 5 or bigger, add one more, 4 or smaller, just ignore, they go away, and your answer becomes 8.2. Okay. Looking at question number 4, rounding each number to the nearest hundredth place, you have to know where that's located. It's 2 after this. There's nothing here. Since there's nothing after here, it automatically becomes a 0, so I have to write 2.401 since there was nothing to round to. Find the place, look next door, 5 or bigger, add one more, 4 or smaller, just ignore. So it becomes 0.10. Hundredths place should be your 1 again. Find the place, look next door, 5 or bigger, add one more, 4 or smaller, just ignore. I have to put my zeros or my numbers in front of it. Now, round 956 to the place named. Tenths place. Here is my tenths place. Find the place, look next door. 5 or bigger, add one more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write it here one more time. Find the place, look next door. 5 or bigger, add one more. 9 still goes down here. 5 plus 1 is 6. Hundredths place, 9.56. Trying to the hundredths place. Here's my hundredths place. Look next door, there's nothing there, so it's automatically a 0, so it still stays 9.56. My ones place, 9.56. Underline your ones place, look next door. 5 or bigger, add one more. 4 or smaller, just ignore. And I add one more. 9 plus 1 is 10, and the rest all go away. Same thing with question number 6. You're going to round it to the place that's named. Tenths place, so I'm going to write 0.892. I underline my tenths place, which is my 8. Find the place, look next door, 5 or bigger, add one more. So it becomes 0.9. Now I'm running to the hundredths place, which is my 9. Find the place, look next door, 5 or bigger, add one more. And once again, I rounded to the wrong spot. Find the place, look next door, 5 or bigger, add one more. It still stays 0.89. And my ones place, 0.892. Find the place, look next door, 5 or bigger, add one more. 4 or smaller, just ignore. 1 plus 0 is 1, and the rest became zeros. if I look at question number 7, it says Phil paid $61.72 to fill up his gas tank to the nearest dollar. What did he pay? And when I look at this, I'm going to write it back down here. Nearest dollar is my one spot. Place, look next door, 5 or bigger, add 1 more. And so 6 goes still down. 1 plus 1 is 2, and the rest becomes 0. So $62 is what he paid. You will now be able to borrow my copy and check your answers.